Hello everybody. I may watch this later or jump in during gameplay. This is my first time with the new Just Cause, which is number 4. And hopefully this mic I'm using, I had to grab the one I could find right away because I misplaced my other one, but I think I have an idea where I put it. So I may look for that right away now before we actually start play, since there's nobody sitting here waiting for me anyways. So maybe just give me a moment. Everything else should be ready to go though. Okay, hold on please. Okay, we're up and running for the new, or the better mic, I mean. It should be. The one I had on was the one that came free with PlayStation, which is really easily, you can easily tweak in a wrong way, the lines, and make it hard to have people hear you or even use the earpiece correctly. Let's see, I got another idea for the earpiece. I've done this before, where you wrap it, or instead of doing it directly in the ear, you wrap it around the ear, the cord, and then you place it sideways in the ear area. So that way, if there's a loud sound, it won't go directly in your eardrum. And that should be a lot better for safety reasons. And I turn the volume up a little bit here. Oh yeah, I forgot, that doesn't really change the earphones, does it? Unless you have volume control on that. Maybe I do need to. I went into options and I changed the volume control, so maybe I'll have to do it this way. Okay, new game.
Former agency
Rico Rodriguez.
Up to this point, his whereabouts have been unknown since our withdrawal from Medici. Responsible for deposing half a dozen heads of state. The Black Hand have encountered him before in San Espirito, where he assassinated our employer, President Salvador Mendoza. We fought him again in Medici, where he overthrew Sebastiano Rebello. Though the agency had some involvement, Mrs. Hanlon, Tom Sheldon.
I'll be right back, letting this thing play out for you guys who want to see it or haven't seen it.
You've briefed me on this man before, and we're preparing a test. Can cut to the chase, por favor.
Of course, Senor Espinosa. Intelligence suggests that he is the son of Miguel Rodriguez.
My Miguel Rodriguez? Huh.
And he's here, in Solis, now.
So, that's my father's super weapon.
Project Tiapa.
He was a kind man, my father. A scientist. Doesn't make sense he would build such a thing.
My uncle was a good man too.
And they both ended up dead. Lots of questions, Time to get some answers.
You can't do this alone. I have people who can help us.
Mira, I've done this kind of thing before.
This is different.
I can handle some bad weather.
It's more than bad weather, Rico. If you would just listen to me.
Mira, a plan is a list of things that go wrong. I like to keep my list short. Just be ready. When I patch you into that console, you'll have to find Espinosa quickly. He answers my questions, we destroy Project Iapa. Plan.
Well, buena suerte.
Oscar Espinosa, better be ready to talk. Comms check.
Hear you loud and clear. I'm going to monitor your progress from a safe distance.
Thank you for watching, and either later on or during the live recording, I should say it the other way. Thank you for watching the live recording. If you show up now or later, and thank you for those who watch the videos, or at least a few minutes or something when it's in saved after the live plays. You know, live recording is over. Appreciate it, and I hope this encourages you to either buy the game or to play it. You know, either way, or just, you know, play it if you've got it, or to buy it if you haven't. I really like the Just Cause 3. That's why I got this. All the other games I've gotten don't really compare in my mind. I mean, some are, you know, kind of close in graphics, you know, or as good maybe even in graphics, but as far as the storyline and play, and I hope they do the same thing they did in Just Cause 3, it lets you go anywhere. And if they do block something, I'm trying to remember in Just Cause 3, there was one way that they did block you from Just Cause 3, is that they warned you, like when you're flying way outside the map, they give you a real long warning. I'm glad it wasn't real short. It wasn't like a lot of these games where they count down like only 9 seconds or something, 10 seconds maybe. But by the time you see it's 9 or 8 seconds left, and then it just kills you. I really don't like that. And they don't do that in here. They give you a very long warning in Just Cause 3, so I'm hoping they'll do it again here. Ah, very nice. Okay. Looks like we got extra weapons because of, I would guess, I would assume that, educated guess, not just assuming, because I bought the game ahead of time and I paid the full amount. So, is this enemies area? Usually when they mark things red, that's the enemies. But I don't see any guys around though. Usually there's guys you have to worry about. It's just really weird. I want to try something. Oh, there's no... Oh, I don't have the suit yet, do I? The gliding suit. I wonder if he has a parachute, though. Okay, he does have the parachute. So I grapple with L1, the top left side. Is that a guy right there? And then hold on a second, I'll have to do it again.
Can you get over it?
So I grappled with the... Hold on a second.
Those lights across the valley? Head towards them.
Okay. So, just a second ago when I had... I'll do it in the reverse now. I grapple first, and then I push the X button to bring the parachute, I think. Let's see. Yes. And then if I want to let go of the parachute, because let's say someone's shooting at me, I want to move up and down and around so it's harder for them to shoot me. I grapple. See, it'll be just a dot unless you can actually, it's close enough to get it. It's close enough to get it, it becomes a dot plus a little side icons to that dot. Like right now it's showing 2 little side rotating icons showing that I can hit any spot that I'm aiming at right now. But if I go too far out, it stops that and just becomes a dot. And it's nice, this one they actually leave the little icon somewhere behind so you can see how far away you have to come back for aiming to be able to use it again. Okay, so now I left L1, grapple, and then I push the X to let go of the parachute. Or I can just do both. I can grapple, parachute, grapple, parachute. That's really good when someone's shooting at you. Because it moves you around on the map so quickly, it makes it much harder to get either any or all of the shots. And you can take a lot of shots. He's like a cyborg. They make him seem like he's a normal human being, but... And I don't think they even have... I keep looking for it in the previous game, and I don't see it in this game either. Let me look for options to play less or harder variation of the game, like, you know, more realistic and stuff. I don't think they ever made that a part of the game to have different levels of play. And I'm in the wrong spot. Okay, so I gotta look on the actual... Let's see, how do we do that? How do we... Oh, we gotta push options. Okay, you got your little pad in front of you, in between your fingers on the controllers, and you push to the right. There's a little button that's a little tiny little, I hear something there, something whistling. That's interesting. Okay, anyways, push the option buttons on the far upper right of your pad, next to the big pad in front of your fingers, where you have the controller, big stick controllers. And it should be say options. Even if you can't see in the dark, you'll know it say options. And then go to the other, you know, options here. And I was going to see. Yeah, they only let you change like camera sensitivity and this and that. They don't have harder or easier play. It's all one, I think, as far as I've seen. In the previous, and it looks like I looked earlier. I didn't see it on this. Yeah. Okay, so I just push the. You can just push the 0 button, the circle button. I mean, circle button. So I think I'm supposed to blow this stuff up, but usually if it's a base, that means that there's people around. This is really interesting. Because the bases are all run at first until you take them over and give them to the rebels. They're run by the leaders at that time before the rebels get a hold of it. And I don't think I can do. Let me see. Maybe I can. I thought I had to gain something to be able to. There should be like 2 grapples at the beginning before you, and you can pull them together. You just push the L2, which is the little bottom left part of your controller and the front. And it drags things together. You link them together with the cord and then let's see what the other weapons are. Just threw a grenade there. Let's see, I gotta get to the other weapons. Let's see here, how do we do that? Jump off the edge, tap X. Yeah, we're not trying to jump off the edge. I'm trying to switch weapons, and I thought it was a triangle button, but no, I'm misremembering. I play a few different games sometimes, so I gotta remember the setup here. There we go. Okay, so unless you change control settings, it's the square button, the left. You know, all the different, you know, you got the triangle, the circle, the circle, the square, and the X. So I just push the square and it changes the 2 primary weapons at least. I'm trying to remember which one I used before. And let's see the difference. Okay, that one shoots bullets. And I just reload. Oh, also it reloads. So you have to hold it down maybe and not just touch it. If you tap it, you just reload it, I think. But if you hold it down, it switches. And that must be a shotgun. Special shotgun, because it's shooting very far and not responding like I thought it would. There's something over here. What is this? It's just a broken down helicopter, it looks like. I don't see a side holster for a handgun like he usually has, so I guess you have to gain that. I think this is a radar or something or another. I think, let me just try this. If you're too high up, this is another thing. If you're really high up and if you fall and you take damage by just falling, besides the parachute and the gliding wings that you can get later that you don't have right now, you can use the grappling hook. And if you grapple as you're falling and you get close enough so you can actually grapple the ground and pull yourself in, the grappling, you know, because it's a video game, saves you from damage from falling if you fall too high up. So, and that should probably come from the same idea that they're, I mean, be used from the same idea they had in Just Cause 3, is my guess. Oh, I just pulled the door off the thing. I didn't actually... See, sometimes you pull parts off, you don't pull the actual item. Oh, I just triggered the... I'm trying to destroy these things and I'm turning them on. I want to pull them together. Because you can destroy things sometimes depending on what they are. And I think I have two... Oh, it didn't stick. Wait a second, what happened there? I thought we... There we go. And there should be a second, I think. Usually they give two at first, after, and they don't... I don't think they'll give me a third. Let's see. Ah. There's a third, maybe. That's not going to do anything. That's 4? Does it really give me 4 off? Usually in the previous one you had to do a bunch of stuff. Like, you know, flying contest, shooting contest, or something else. Wow. That's 5. I see 5 markers showing 5 grappling hooks. This is really weird. 6. Wow. I wonder if that's because I bought the full edition early. That they're giving me all the grappling hooks right up front. This is pretty cool. I always had to spend like a couple days gaining all these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grappling hooks. Oh, there. Okay, so it's just 3, not just, I mean, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before it runs out. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to stand too close when they explode, because even if there's not a large explosion, you can take some damage. In the previous game, I never died. Oops, I never died usually unless it was a really large explosion and I was really close. Okay, so these, I think, if I grapple them together, I think they'll... Yeah, let's and get out of the way here so that I don't get into the explosion.
Espinosa promises it will change the world. No more tornadoes or hurricanes. And most of Solis believes him.
Project Diablo won't be a problem after today, Mira.
See those little lines there in the air? That's a new thing too for this game. It's like wind gusts that help you glide in the direction they're flowing. I don't think he's going to glide because I don't have a wingsuit. I think he'll just fall if I let go. So I'm going to push X and find out. Yeah, he just falls. And then you push triangle or... uh-oh. Whoa. My button didn't react right away. I don't know why. Let me try that again. Get up high and try again. I just pull up and then I pull the parachute. And I release the parachute, so it does. But if you don't release the parachute when you hit something and pull forward, it pulls a lot slower. Oop. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay, I go over here and then. Yeah, the X button should allow you to... See, he doesn't glide at all, he just falls. But when you get in the parachute thing, you can glide a little bit. Not as good as when you have the wingsuit, though. And you don't have to follow her instructions. The lady who tells you all the different places to go. At least the way it played in the last one. It just tells you, kind of keeps you an idea of when, where things are. And you can kind of slap into the mountain there, and it gives you like no damage. Though, if it was playing very realistic, you expect at least a little damage. So, I see that gust. There's wind gusts coming through this canyon here. Cool. Yeah, they said they added a lot of realistic weather patterns. And they even got a special something or another to... So it's not just like you do A and you get B reaction. I really like that idea. See, I can go way down there. But there's supposed to be, I think, something I'm supposed to do over here. I didn't really pay too much attention. Okay, let's see. Trophy and classic hits. Reach the landing zone. And got some silly trophy. They always try to encourage you with the little trophies. Just about anything you do. You do it enough or do it strong enough or something. Fast enough or enough times or whatever. I think I'm supposed to... Oh, return to objective. Oh, they do have a countdown timer this time. I don't like that. Uh-oh. Is he going to kill me? No, he just saved me. Why in the world do they want to do that? Return to objective. Oh, he rolled too when he came to the ground. That's cool. So that way it takes away the falling a little bit, like in real life. Wow, I can't believe they got a countdown timer. So if I go outside of the countdown area, they're gonna kill me? Let's see what happens. I know they're gonna do something. They gotta... But I don't think... In the previous game, they didn't do that. At least not in the regular map area, they wouldn't. They let you go anywhere you want to. Operation Whiteout. Abandoned objective. Wow. They have changed the way they play this. I don't know why they'd want to do that. That's one thing I really liked about the previous Just Cause 3. That's the only Just Cause I've ever played, actually. But you could go anywhere unless you went way out to sea, either, along the sea itself or go way up high in the sky. It doesn't matter. You just go way far away in the map, and they would warn you for a long time, actually. I mean, I could just keep going for another minute, and then eventually say, it would just, like, delete and send me back further. So I'm supposed to go where that little green bluish mark is.
That's a big tower.
Espinosa promises it will change the world. No more tornadoes or hurricanes. And most of Solis believes him.
Whoa, look at that. That is so different.
If your plan works,
It will work.
Ooh.
Made it.
Bueno. Follow that piping. You're gonna come face to face with the Black Hand.
Okay. Uh-oh. Here goes the helicopter right there.
Heading up.
I want to get on the helicopter. That's usually a good thing. Because you get a helicopter, you can do a lot of damage. And you can move around a lot quicker than if you were in a plane. And turnaround is a lot quicker. Everything's better. I think I want to wait for the helicopter to come back. That's the security run they're doing. So maybe I don't want to shoot this because I probably would... Well, I don't see anybody around though. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's a definite difference. Oh, okay, I bowled off two of the... There we go. Yeah. There's definitely some differences in the way things react from the previous Just Cause 3. I like those wind patterns, because it makes it, you have to think more and learn more, and you're flying around with a parachute or otherwise. So it makes it a little less predictable and less boring. Of course, it takes a lot more work, but still, you know. you want something different, something better, you know, then you're gonna have to... I wonder if I didn't destroy that all. Yeah, it still looks like it's got a few more radar or phone tower things in there, whatever those are exactly. I think that's it. I don't think you have to take the whole thing down. And what is that anyways? I have no idea if I'm supposed to blow that up. It's not marked. Usually they're marked in red if you're going to destroy it, or if it matters. I don't see this doing anything. It doesn't mean I shouldn't try to destroy it, because I don't know this game yet. So, and there's a door here. Let's see. Can you go on the door? No, maybe not. Didn't see any icons showing me to do anything with that. I'm gonna hook this gas can. It'll explode a little earlier than I wanted to. If it's, that's one thing too. It's a little unrealistic, because if you had a gas can like that, just touching another can lightly is not going to make it explode. It would have to hit really hard to create a spark, like in real life, you know? So I think they still need to adjust those gas cans. That's not going to explode, I don't think. Now some things like this look like they're invincible. Or invulnerable, not invincible. They're just, you know, they're not made to interact. And I don't know if I can release them or not. So I have to, in the past one you had to be in a vehicle. I couldn't figure out any other way. You had to be in a vehicle and then you could release the tethers. I think that's silly. Unless I just didn't know how to do it otherwise. There's an icon upper right now showing the screen, means maybe they're alerted to my presence. I'm going to do this to release this. Another way you can release. You can set a bunch of new ones and then release the previous ones. Oh, here we go. Release all tethers. Okay, hold bottom left. There we go. Somebody nearby talking. Let's see if I go over here.
I was kind of hoping I'd get blood in Africa. Too bad we have to watch something from.
Oh.
This area is restricted. Leave.
See somebody behind that. Not someone, but, you know, the AIs. Sometimes I just say someone like a person, even though I know it's not. Where's my bullet count? 19. Okay, 1950 reloads, looks like. Did I get him? Enough, I mean? Is there anybody else coming? Oh, there's another.
Great full of weapons.
Well, the Black Hand never deploy unprepared.
I don't know if I should have changed weapons or if they're just... Uh-oh. Where's he shooting from? Yeah, I took some damage. So it's got a new icon, upper right, shows how much damage. Now it's going golden circle. I don't know if that means there's a time period before it's completely back. So they may have changed. Smart rifle, huh? And what is this? Where you pick up bullet? Oh, look at that. It's a bullet thing. It's weird. 21J smart rifle. Okay. Can we even look and see what we have? To the see, SW, lower left corner of the screen, you should see what I'm saying, which is SW9 assault rifle. And then CC10 shotgun. Okay. I like the shotgun for close quarters. Should have a quicker response time with a single bullet. I mean, single gun shells aren't single bullets. They're a bunch of little bullets in a casing. And what is this green thing? Oh, it's just I wonder if you can blow that up though. There we go. Uh-oh. And the one thing oh, look at that. I just found out something. If I push the circle button, it slings like a weapon the grappling hook. Cool. So if I'm close, I don't have to get too close. I can just slash with a bit of grappling hook. Let's see what's up here. So I don't need to blow more of those up, but those do blow up. That's funny how it blew up 3 of them or 4 of them and left the other 4. That's kind of weird. Is that their idea of showing how high-tech the weapons are, maybe? But they don't just blow up if they can avoid it. I know that I read some things and watched documentaries stuff about weapons, and they're getting these really intelligent weapons that avoid blowing up unless they're purposely ignited, not just accidentally. So I'm supposed to follow those little markers. Release all tethers, yes. Okay, my controller was kept shaking because it's trying to pull something somewhere. It's not gonna let me in there. Okay. You know, my guy looks kind of odd in the face. I wonder if that's because I turned off the high def something or another. Let me see if I can go back, because his face doesn't look quite right. I think it's because I turned off the high def whatever. I was thinking, they kept telling me about it. It's supposed to be helpful. At least the way they acted. How do I do that? There's going to be a setting here. I hope I don't have to turn off the game and go back and do that. Because I think I need to, because the character is just kind of goofy looking in the face. And I think that's because we turned off the high def setting. Okay, I don't see it. Where would it be? Sounding devices, we can try that. See, output, headphones, all audio. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to, because it's going to be too noisy for my neighbors here, I think. If I don't do that. Okay. Microphone levels up. Oops. Let's see what else here. Yeah, guys, I may have to go out, because I don't see that setting while I'm in play. There's a notification. Okay, that's just a trophy thing. Accessibility, let's see here. No, that's not what I wanted to see here. Oops. Let's see, I don't think it's going to be in any of these. Yeah, I think it's in the normal settings when you're not in play. I'm really sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna have to, pretty sure I'm gonna have to go back out of the game and setting, come back in. As I'm gonna keep looking for a second here, a moment. Oh, it's just picture taking. What am I doing? Forgetting what the picture is. Okay, I'm gonna try again, guys. Thank you very much for watching the beginning of this. But his face looks really off. I can go a different lighting and see if that changes, but I think every time he gets within the light, his face is just going to be off because of that. I don't know. Yeah, if it's still the same like that when I come back, then I'll know it's just some glitch or something. Yeah, but his face and his hair is just like not quite right, even in different lighting here. Which I'm supposing is because I changed that setting. Okay, I'm gonna go back out. Thank you guys for watching again. May God bless. Alright. Oops, wrong button. Actually, maybe I can leave the broadcast on. I don't know. I should probably turn off when I turn off the Just Cause. Let's see here. Close application.